We start today's session. So we will do a little bit short meditation. So maybe we can meditation there are many method way to doing meditation. So maybe today we can use our breath. Focus with your breath. Watch your breath. So you can watch your breath, or maybe you can use your watching your thoughts or watching your emotions, whichever you have a comfortable. I'm leading meditation, 5 minutes, right? Okay. relaxed. Okay. So today, firstly, I'm glad I have opportunity to share Dharma here, Buddhist fellowship. And so today our subject will be mind, what happened after death. So before we start this teaching, this topic are one of the very important topic in the Vajrayana's practitioner. So before we start, I just want to show my gratitude to my teachers and Buddha, thousands Buddha and Bodhisattvas, Arhat. Dewa jano ba me dere u na la jere se zambe. Pema jo ando la ta de na jo jang guzum de yo jite balen sange pema. Kanjo do la la bare ze ve du je zure jan an de. Uchen so nimbe me dong bo ze de ve nam de ran je ninge do chan zo be je dan so. Be ma jun nen da len be zure jong. Zame ken do je nye na an do je no no nyam be dong a ya na de dam re be be da je. Goti chukuru zubbe nonjemba deme zari shabdan ande cheche kinyan dola jeze de deme zayan de tadre ze zanon janam gane nime ningbe shabdan zawa ande jidara jeve zaba jewana nanda dobe wanje shabdan sanga baje dunga nande nime cheche wangbur zo ande cheche de baro nyam gano shen wada yanzo ye zoba jeme nyan Nondo de me nyamara zo wa ende wa ginge je go ba jin do je go nyem be man ije je me gar yang ngai Bimali dizela zuwande, kenya dome jaya bamene ngede jendo jida zunge doma jewe chen. Nama jidu ni mara zuwande, nge kendur je zunge ngone, jamni jidu uja nama ne rango sangi kune kaden. Deje jide kande jene jaya balde nami shabla zuwande, chichime, namge nyuge ne dene ma je nyung martonsi. Kada yi jendo bandara jimbe ranjen dingin bime nendu isho. Riyong minjiki inge parando desum sanjiki yung razum jikor nyanzon den sabba zawe nami shamla sewa de kanda juju dungi jiden na deje numan jirma gaan zona dene shige charve je zambar de bandam je dere je nama lai gedan lo na ne jinghe dubum da nami ganam duwa ginge da ge je zambara dam je ge do che jan te juru je. Now, before we start teaching, talk, uh, mm, we need to apply our right motivation. Right motivation is so important. Whether you are practicing, whether you are reciting, whether you are listening, teaching, right motivation, arising right motivation is so important. So just now, very simple, right motivation. So think all sentient beings, all sentient beings are similar like us. We also don't want to suffering. They also don't want to suffering. We always want happiness and joy, comfortable in life, healthy, wealthy, prosperity. And we are aiming for that. We are working on that. So similar like other beings, all sentient being also same. So that means we all are similar. We all are same. And that's where today we have an opportunity, do the practice. Practice. We have an opportunity to the listen, teaching, or Dhamma talk. So those great things, just we should not practice for the selfish reason. We should apply for selflessly. So today I have an opportunity to receive Dhamma talk. So that purpose of that, I'm listening, making benefit for all sentient when free from suffering and free from suffering of cause and result, and attain the enlightenment, become omniscient. So this kind of feeling, it's called right motivation. So with this feeling, and we are going to start today's topic. So just now we are talking about the death. So there are many ways to, because our life, when we are separating our body from the body, mind will be separate, becoming separation. So that is called death. That kind of situation, maybe we can say death, or maybe dying. So dying. So once you separate your body and this present body, and separate consciousness, or maybe we can say collection of the consciousness, or maybe we can say soul, or maybe we can say life, when they facing this situation of the dying, and when the situation arrive, that kind of particular situation, so after that we can say, once you are time to at the when time to come for the separation from body and mind. So that is called death. So now maybe we can say, like, we preparation for the death. Just now, simply, maybe we are practicing, especially for the Buddhists. We don't believe creator, the universal creator exists by someone else, right? We believe karma, action. In English is karma, and Sanskrit is karma. In English is action. So action self is called prepare, practice, preparation, or prepare for the death. So how we Buddhists prepare for the death? So first, I just want to share about how we will prepare for the death. Actually, our teacher is a Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, right? He is not ordinary. He is not a simple person. He was born in the king family, kingdom, royal family. He's a prince, right? So that's where, so he don't need to leave anything. He have everything. He have a wealth, he have a armed force, he have a many good livelihood. But why he decide, all of the sudden, why he decide to live this comfort zone or comfortable life, or maybe a luxury life? Why he decide to live? Only one answer. That is death. He know death will become any day. Death will be very powerful. Nobody can stop for the dying and death. It's nature. And he know that our life is impermanent or unpermanent. We will not stay permanently. One day, everything it's going to change. So change, maybe short-term change is no problem, like changing your aging, changing your livelihood. That is a small thing. The biggest change is when you are facing the death experience. So just now we have an opportunity for the prepare for the death, but we are mostly distracted with our livelihood. We need to achieve so many things, aftering to build 8 worldly concern: name, fame, praising, positions, right? So we are just distracted with the following to achieve those goals, accomplish those worldly worldly activity. We are not aware for that. But Buddha Siddhartha Gautama, he is a very fortunate one, and he aware about that, how much you engage with the comfortable life. It will be not going to last forever. Anytime it will take away from you. Death will come anytime. Death is not come only for you and me. Death come for everyone. So those awakening wisdom he have, those things he realize. So that's why he decide this wealth and those name and fame, positions are not permanent. If I distract with this worldly concern, then I will be one of the foolish one, because my life is why we are born in this world, because purpose of the born is improving and curing our karma, because why we are born here? Karma. Who support karma? Our karma. Who heritage karma? We heritage our karma. Many lifetime. So that's why we again and again, repeatedly born this universal. So no matter whether we born as a human or a non-human, we are born here. We face our suffering. So now we are born as a human. We have a good opportunity for develop, opportunity for look for the authentic Dhamma and learn from the authentic teacher, then follow authentically. Those are very important. So that only once you are born as a human, only we can communicate, only we can understand. If you're born as I'm not blaming, or I'm not neglecting or disrespecting to animals. Animals also, they are born very beautifully. They are so beautiful. But one thing is that they don't have a communication. They can't do communication. Even you teach for them, maybe, say Buddha, Dhamma, they can't. If they understand also, they cannot pronounce it. So once you cannot pronunciation, then you're losing the communications bridge. So that's why we are human. We are born as a human. Our life is so precious. We always talk about the precious human life. So why we are using that precious human life? Because through the Buddha Siddhartha Gautama is our big boss, right? He is our teacher. He is our inspiration. If he think, he have a power. He have an awakening. He can choose any kind of realms, any kind of form, right? But why he choose the human? That is the one of the great answer, because he found this human form is one of the precious and one of the holy, and we can easy to communicate and better than any other's form. So that's why Prince Siddhartha also becoming choose the human form. That we already know how much that human form is important compared to numbers, animals. We can at least count the human world, whole world's human number, human population, we can count upon. It is accountable. But animals, uncountable. Even though this just now nearby Buddha fellowship area also maybe more than our human population, the insects and bugs population is there, right? Some are some are used for the wet place, some insects used for the dry place. They are countless. But that's compared to that number also, we are precious human, right? Then as a obtaining human body, we need so many merit, fortune. You have to accumulate many good things. generosity, dana, right? Then shila, morality of the responsibility, patience, diligence, meditation, concentration, then wisdom. This is 6 paramita practice, right? Then you have to many lifetime you need to accumulation merit. Then once you realize, it is called wisdom merit. And this 2 type of the merit will you need to accumulate. Then only we can obtain the one human life, many lifetime, many generation time. So that's why our human life is precious. So now you're born, this human life will be not last forever. It is a very short journey. We pay so many patience to achieve obtain the human life, right? And all of a sudden we are not using our human life properly. If you are not using for the something useful way, then if you born here, not following Dharma, then you become more engaged with the unvirtuous activity. If you start, that is the waste of your life. So the purpose of life is precious. That life we need to make more precious. More precious only how we can create the more precious, that only from practice of Dhamma, authentic Dhamma. Without authentic Dhamma, we cannot build our human precious life. And so once you obtain the human life and then you're using this, when you are practicing, you are making your human life useful. So this life will be not stay longer. Then birth is there. A birth and death is nature. Nobody will be stopped. Dying, birth, no one will be stopped. So die. So now this die about this maybe exactly we are talking about the die, death. Siddhartha Gautama, he know my life is precious. My life is so important. If I stuck with this comfortable and if I engage with this worldly concern, then I'm just wasting my life, precious life. So I'm going to die anytime. Then Prince decide that everyone will be going to die. Nobody will be live forever. Sooner and later, we all need to die. Everyone will be going to die. So that's kind of message. So always he taking serious and practice. And why we practice? As a Buddhism, we are not practicing for the gaining wealth, gaining success. Most our practice should be go with the, if we are a practitioner, we don't need to worry about how we live right now, present. We need to worry more about the death, fear of the death. We are living with the fear of the death. But till now, we don't have awareness about the fear of the death. We say yes, we will die, everyone. This is nothing but real. If reality, or maybe once you facing real, then maybe we have a living with so many thoughts, so many dreams are living ahead, separating from the relative. Now just don't talk about the death, right? Even though illness, suffering, maybe like all of a sudden, maybe doctor are checking you and you are okay, everything is good before. All of a sudden, doctors say, oh, you are found this kind of disease you are living. Then you lose your confidence, everything. Then you start your panicking, right? So this is the reality. So then when about the death will become more fear, you are living with the fear, with that thinking our own self, like, oh, now I'm going to die, what to do? So then worry about the too many starting attachment, processing in a mind. Oh, who will going to use my property? Who is going to utilize my um, properties? And what going to do with my kids and my family, my parents, my friends? Actually, we are foolish because we don't have to worry for the other. You should worry for yourself because your death is very near now. You're going to die soon. But we are not worried about that. We are just worried about the other things. So that is called attachment, right? Attachment. So we should learn for the how to detach. And this is the lifetime. This is the opportunity. We need to learn how to fear of the death. Always think about that. I'm going to die soon, sooner or later. No matter, I'm going to die. That is called acceptance. Once you accept for the death, then your death will be called peaceful death, because you will be not really facing the illusions. Just now we are living with the illusion. Even if somebody come and saying like, oh, you're going to die tomorrow, then you what kind of reaction? Our reaction will be so irritating. This guy telling me I'm going to die. And this kind of way, always we love ourselves too much. That is the problem. So that person, when they're saying you're going to die tomorrow, meaning is it's truth. We're going to die. It's a reality. Buddhism teaching is always direct, not indirect. I think, Buddhism teaching made for the now generation, like Gen Z, they love to talk direct, right? Same like that. When talk the truth, we can't digest, because once we are listening, hearing this truth of the words, it's hurt us, because ego, we have living with the pride and ego. That ego hurt or pride hurt, I don't know, but we always want to react. So this is the thing happened. So that's why we living with illusion. We think we love ourselves, we will be stay a very long time, we're going to forever. We even not thinking that we are going to die. We're just thinking that we're going to live longer than how we expecting. We have an expectation for living uh, many life. But why we thinking that? That is all our attachment, attachment to worldly life. So worldly life, yeah, some people are afraid to death because they are afraid of the physical pain, right? So, but no, not everyone die in the pain. So now death is something like that. So whoever practitioner, like a great practitioner, they accept and they die with the meditation. Then even though who practice high level practice like a Dzogchen and Mahamudra. The Dzogchen meaning is great perfection. Mahamudra, the gesture, the Mahamudra, and who practice, they can, when they die, and they die with the meditation. So even though now, maybe still we can found Theravatas monk also, they die with the meditation many years, still their body are already become so thin, and even we can see the bone, and they still in meditation meditations position. So those why it's happened, because they accept, and they accept the emptiness. Once you recognize the emptiness, then for you easy to death, right? So without upset death, we are more, whenever we are dying, death, we are upset with the death, right? And who haven't got realization of the Buddha nature or realization of the Buddha nature, we always talk that no, the essence of your mind is Buddha, right? We talk about your mind is Buddha. So you are that essence of the mind Buddha. Once you recognize or realization, then you don't have to be upset for the death, right? So now when you die, we talk about that. So our body will be, we see what's happening, because our colleague, our friend, and our families, and they we can see what happened after that. Maybe like Buddhism, uh, especially for Bhutan. I'm from Bhutan, and what we do after death, the people's body, dead body, what we do cremation, right? Through the rituals, we offer the rituals, and then we do cremation, right? So that cremation, after cremation, your body will be going to become ash, then disappear, dissolve your body, built by the 5 elements. So that's why your body become ash. Then wind will be taken anywhere and dissolve in empty, right? Now we are talking about the mind. So today our topic also mind. So I just want to ask you that how long was it before thought uh, we are into your mind, or maybe how long before you start thinking about that thought, or maybe how long before you thinking that we have a mind, or what kind of mind, what is the mind. So I think when we're doing meditation also, we always say watch your mind. So watch your mind meaning what you going to, how you going to watch mind. Maybe I can say watch here singing ball, you can see this is the singing ball, right? So mind, there is no explanation. Mind is not tangible, intangible. So how are we going to watch mind? That also we need to think, right? So now, so death is an uncertainty, right? Anytime we're going to die. So now after death, maybe like your body, it's depend with the religion. Some religion, once you die, put your dead body in the cemetery ground, keeping there, right? So somewhere they bound and the burn. So no matter. So already you are separate with your mind and body. So now we talk about the mind. So, so mind is something formless. We can't see. We can feel. So after death, what we call the person, maybe, maybe I can use one name. Example, Mr. John, yesterday alive, and today he is passed away, and now his body become already changing name. Title also called John Dead Body. Not anymore called John, right? John Dead Body. Then after burn or cremated or maybe burial and keeping in cemetery. So maybe they can say John bought dead body keep there, right? Or so John dead body cremated and now become your body is already become ash and no more there. Now only left name. That name also, how long it will be last. Maybe your relative will be say, everybody busy, maybe week or 1 week or last, maybe 1 month. Then after that, nobody will be remember, right? So that is called impermanence, right? Then mind, after that, what happened is mind. Now, maybe we become formless. And your mind is just now, when we are alive, we cannot see anything because we can see only what is in front of you. You can hear only what you want to hear, right? And you can feel only within boundary capacity. And after death, your mind is become more powerful. There is no religion boundary, barrier, then there is no language barrier, there is no lineage, there is no high caste and low caste. We become same. Then that is called formless. And some people they give name like spirit, good spirit, bad spirit. So just now what we saw in the maybe spirit, or maybe we can say like, monster, demons, and or maybe we can say God. Always we see like in the television, God meaning is something always good looking, nice, supportive. And demon means always we seeing maybe very ugly, wrathful, and always living with the harmful thoughts, right? So this is just actual of the demon is not that. There is no really form. They have only thoughts, living with that they are arising that kind of thought, only carry with the harmful thoughts. Because why they are harming to other, this is not for their habit. They don't have a control. Because when you are living this lifetime, example, earlier I mentioned about the Mr. John. I didn't mention about what he does. He always kills someone, always do the negative action, negative speak, negative thoughts carry. That action, now after death, your mind, you become like that. Then you become more powerful, means your mind is very strong. In a minute, you can fly everywhere. Someone called the Mr. John means immediate arrive. And that time, what kind of food we will get after that? Only smell. Because we can burn some food and someone can dedicate for them. And then after that, they will get that food. Otherwise, if they are like, maybe we have a tradition here in Singapore, some of outside keeping maybe incense and water. So those are something like if we properly dedicate, then it helps, right? So before that, before I start to talking about the how to manifest next life for our mind, I just want to share you, like, after death, Mr. John, yesterday, maybe like from yesterday, he's passed away. And from the maybe till Tuesday, even he don't remember that, even he's not accept he's passed away already, because he don't have that awareness. He come to nearby us and talk and try to talk with us, try to hang out with us, but we don't see, because we don't have that special eye, right? And some of the great maybe practitioner, master, or we can call like, Bandi, or some people very special, they have a sensitive eye, then they can see some spirit as well. And that time the who pass away person come to near next to sitting next to us and asking food, and we don't give sharing food with them. Even we don't answer whatever they ask. How do we answer? Because we don't know who is next to us, right? And then that maybe salt or spirit get angry. And from there is starting anger. And ignorance, already ignorance, because, you are dead with confused, because you never done, when you are alive, you done nothing good. So you are confused. So that's why you are in the dark. You don't have any proper guidance, right? And so if you, during this, when you are alive, if you done something good or virtuous activity, if you follow, then definitely this is called light for the after death. And during your lifetime, you did nothing, right? You always follow the trying to make shortcut success. Then you're all the time following the unvirtuous action, negative action. So that's why there is no chance to find the light, right? So that is called ignorance. Then anger, when you are talking, you try to talking with your wife, your children, your sibling, your father and mother, they won't give answer. Then you get angry, you got irritating, offensive. So that will affect you more than facing more suffering, right? So this is the how process. Then after, okay, 4 days. Then after 4 days, you realize that you are dead. So why we Bhutanese culture, we cremating dead body? Because until you don't keep your dead body not burning, you keeping, and that soul is still attached with your body, their body. So that's why they cannot find the way. So that's why so important to cremate because your mind cannot be used that body. Why? Because already finished karmic connection of your looks of that body. Now you have to look for the new karmic connection form, and your present form is already disconnect with your karma. Your karma is over. Once your karma, this form, whether you have a good form, whether you have a bad form, no matter. One karma is over, then you have to follow with the karma's force. Then you need to look for the next karmic form. So then after 7 days, again you face, now you realize, okay, I'm dead. I'm no more alive. Then from there again, every 7 day, repeat it, facing the trauma. You have to die, the death, suffering. You have to feel again 7 days. So that's why, Vajrayana they have a practice every day, one day by, appearance of the different 5 Dhani Buddhas, peaceful, 49, 42 peaceful deities will be appearance. Then after 14 days, after 7 days, starting appearance, the wrathful 58 wrathful deities will be appearance. And even they have a practice for the light, what kind of light will be appears, and those, it's a showing you way, because till 21 you will be not get birth or another form. You have to stay as a middle intermediate state form. So that is called, exactly we call bardo, yeah, intermediate state. So, and during that time, that particular moment, if you done something practice in this lifetime, then you can realize, and you have a chances to enlighten. And if you don't have any opportunity for the keeping connection with Dharma practice, then your life will be miserable, darkness. You can't see anything, right? Then we starting to producing next life. Mind will be stay 14 days. Then after that, again is starting same. Maybe whatever you have a karma action previous, maybe if you done something good and generosity or charity, then you have a you have a fortune to born as some other. We call about the 6 samsara, have a 6 realm, right? God, asura, human, animals, then hungry ghost, hell. And this six circle we call samsara. If you've done something good, you have a continue your consciousness, your mind is looking for the, maybe this past life, maybe you've done something, a present life, maybe you done charity, you don't know how to practice, but you done something good thing, charity, helping, and definitely you are already producing. Next life will be, you will going to born as a human or God ram. God meaning is not that enlightened God. God also within circle of samsara. Until you are within in circle of samsara, you are not enlightened, right? And again, you need to face same circumstance, same repeat drama and attachment and anger. And if you done something good, then when you born in human, then continue your practice. You will meet the Dhamma, or you will meet the authentic teacher, then you will follow the authentic Dhamma, then you become authentic follower, then you will be get more opportunity for the cut your karma, and we can get opportunity for uh, cure our sin or our obscuration, those things. So then from there we just choose our mind. After 14 days, if you've done something good, you have that opportunity. And if you've done bad, then it's starting to maybe animals, and then maybe hungry ghosts, then hell. Just now, maybe whether we believe or not believe, it doesn't matter. The truth is truth. Once you believe as a karma, there heaven also there, hell also there. All depend with your action and depend creating your circumstance. We always talk about the bad thing happen. We always talk about this is karma, right? And good thing happen in your life. How many people you thinking that, this is karma? Rare. Yeah, karma, there are two type of karma, good karma, bad karma, right? You done something good past life. This is your karma, good karma. You done something bad, maybe like just now. Every time you have a mentally illness, every time you have a physical illness, and whatever circumstance come to you, that is your karma, because your life is not a start this life. Your life is start many, maybe countless. Even we can't countless. And we can, if we follow the Dhamma and do practice, we can stop the karma. Until you are not practicing Dhamma, then you cannot cut the karma. Because earlier I mentioned three things. Karma, who heritage karma? Ourselves. Who is karma? Our karma. Right? Who support karma? Ourselves. That means no one create. You create your karma. It's all depend to your action, your past life action. Just now, after death, you have a circumstance, happy, peace, suffering, all creating by yourself. We always, we are human. We always love to blaming a bad thing happen, or maybe anything. We always love to excuse, and we start to blaming to other. Oh, this is not me, he is, or maybe about his, I didn't achieve something. We always easy to blame for other. That's why we call maybe now these 6 realms represent of our life. We have that 6 negative thoughts, attachment, anger, ignorance, 3, right? Then jealousy, pride, ego. Six realms, six emotions, and six suffering. God's suffering, asura suffering, human suffering, animal suffering, hungry ghost suffering, hell suffering. So once you are born in samsara, there is karma. Until you have karma, you are living with karma, there is suffering. So that suffering, Buddha himself know, oh, samsara. The samsara meaning, this is Sanskrit words, right? In English, the wheel of existence. Now we are in samsara. We should not expect happiness and joy will be happen in this samsara, because we are born, we are sharing this platform is suffering, fully suffering. Who create this suffering? Our own result, our action. As a result of our own, it's called karma or action. So negative action, positive action. So negative action, maybe we can say ignorance, desire, ignorance, right? Desire, anger. This three is a three poison. So not knowing anything, that is called ignorance. We don't know what to do, what not to do. We are living with ignorance. So that's why attach, maybe certain who love you, who talk you nice, who support you, then we divide two team. This is my supportive. And who are make you angry, who are always make you angry and irritating, that is we consider as an enemy. Anger and attachment come from the your unknowingly. So this is called three poison. Then from there we start to doing action, positive action. Positive, the actions, negative action also come through body, speech, mind. Body, physical act of the non-virtuous act, and verbally act also non-virtue, then mentally also non-virtue. So all this is the main human or non-human, everyone, the main parts, negative or actions. Then positive also same, body, speech, mind. If your body do something positive action, example like giving generosity, or maybe today you come here, receive or listening Dhamma talk, and maybe some of you very exciting, oh, after death, what our mind going to do? Yeah, that is good, just listening, just coming here, and your thoughts are good. Then body, you're sitting here, not doing any bad act, and verbally very silent. This movement is you are just accumulating good merit, right? So accumulating merit. So I don't want to tell you what is the 10 action, because you all maybe already bored to listening that. Now this is called action, cause and effect. Okay. So after death, your mind also depend with your action. So that's where we have to be aware for this present moment. Present is sit for the next life, cost and result. If you have a good action, then your path and level will be good. If your good intention, path and level also good. If you have a bad intention, your path and level also bad. Meaning is that if your seed is positive and your cause also become positive, If your cost become positive, result will be positive. Means if you do something good right now, this present life, and after death also, you will always creating and manifesting positive cost. Then next, when you choosing the form, result also, maybe if you are male, then you will be look handsome. If you are female, you will be look beautiful, right? Then, so this is the how work. This is the how karma work. It's a all interdependent, right? So intention is so important, because earlier I mentioned about that, we are the owner of our karma, heritage, our karma. We are born here, our karma. We are not born from the somebody else critic. We are born from our own karma. Then why we are alive? Which things support for that we are alive? By our karma, right? So whatever karma you create, I create, they create, he create, she create. So whether good or evil, so that we, I, he, she should be heritage. So that's where intention is. If your intention is good, the level and path are good. If the intentions are bad, the level and path are bad. So since everything depends on intention, so always make sure they are positive. Then after that also, once you're positive, then you don't have to worry. Because, even though Buddha Shakyamuni taught the law of interdependent origination, right? So now your mind is, after 14 days, and then your mind is wandering. Maybe like if you have something to born as a monk, you will be born maybe like somewhere in Himalaya side, and where is the monastery near, and family who support Dharma, and they will born. And maybe you have a create some in your intention or your action this present life. Maybe you done something, maybe charity and helping for other, and maybe you will born as a rich family son and daughter, right? So this is the immediately we can say effective, right? And then that effective also different, maybe four kind of effective. So now maybe you didn't, maybe this whole life you become maybe always harming to other, then you will start to burn, maybe chances to, maybe if you become, because we love to eat meat, and maybe chances to we will be born in the animals as well, because your karma, until you don't know how to dedicate and how to pray and dedicate for once you eat their meat, and until you don't know how to dedicate the virtue to them, then you are carrying the karma, maybe 25% or 50 or 70%, 75% you carrying, because karma law has to be 100%, right? 25 for the base and 25 for the action, 25 for the result, right? Based on, so that maybe like identity, motivation, action, result, this 25, 25, 100%. So after that, we will be not become despair. We have to follow with our karma. Meaning is that now it's clear, right? What we are going to do after death. Our mind is not free, very busy, busy for thinking, busy for facing trauma. If you've done something good practice, you don't have to be. You are relaxed, and then maybe like Theravada way, we can say Arhat. They are like a 4 type of Arhat, right? Coming back or not coming back. They are like a 4 type of Arhat, and the 16 aspect practice through that, and you become Arhat. And Mahayana way, you become maybe Bodhisattva, and maybe holder of the 1 bhumi to till 10 bhumi, right? And Avati Lokeshaya Konyam, we know, everybody know Konyam, right? And so Konyam, we believe as Mahayana believe 10 bhumi holder need to come back, serve, right? And Vajrayana, tantric way, you can saying, you will be attend the rainbow body. So rainbow body means dissolve your body inside the emptiness light. So that is the rainbow body. So within this life, you don't have to look for the many lifetime, but we need to hard work. Okay, so this is the how. If you want to know more about the after death mind, it will take many days. Even Buddha's teaching, 84,000 also main subject is about the mind. So just now whatever I have experience, and I try to explain very simple way. I hope uh, you will learn something, get something. So, and it was my privilege to sharing this precious talk about the after death, what happening mind. It's one of the precious topic. And so actually my own main practice is that, because I'm afraid to death, right? And I'm afraid to born karma again and again. So that's why I'm just wearing this Halloween days and just following crazy path, right? as a normal and abnormal, right? We can say abnormal is which is not following same as a human or same as a one country's culture. Then he is so funny, abnormal, right? And who follow the same as a human, normal. I'm just abnormal, wearing this kind of Halloween dress and coming here talking something. I'm not talking about how to build your life and happy. I'm talking about the death. This is like miserable. Death is so suffering. After mind also not free. So even if you do suicide also, you have to do suicide 500 lifetime again and again, again and again. This is called karma. So that's where accepting or doing suicide is just making yourself travel, making your calling travel in your life, generation to generation, because our life is not stop and not finish. This life, once you kill yourself, it's not going to stop. You are creating new karma. As much as whatever you're doing, try to be humble and practice, and so you can understand your life circumstance, and so take care your precious human and try to make more precious. And so more precious, how it is so easy to making more precious our human life, loving, kindness, joyful, equanimity. Those four, you are living with these four wisdom, then you are okay, right? So this is we call positive. And if you think this way, you are this life, whatever you have a problem also solve, guarantee, right? And then not only this life, next life also, bonus, you should do this practice. Don't expect too much, something can happen. Without expectation, if you do something, it is a more powerful and everything will be solved. If you expect more and more, then creating more thoughts and you are carrying more thoughts, then it is a difficult to live, because how much erase your thoughts, that much you are creating karma. Because we want to cut our karma, right? And do positive things. So now this is my last, maybe something like maybe my humble wishes to you all. May you all the free from the fear of not getting what you want. So may you will be free from the fear of losing what you have. So may the precious compassion and wisdom grow in you all, and may the love and kindness be your religion. Thank you very much.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, Rinpoche, for the sharing. We have time for Q&A. Short one actually, 15 minutes. So if anyone would like to ask anything, could you raise your hand? I'll just come over and pass you the mic. We have time for like 1 or 2 questions, I believe. Yeah. Let me come over.
Thank you, Rinpoche. My question is, you said that the spirit will have to wait 14 days to reborn. What happens in that 14 days? Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And during the 14 days, you have to face the trauma of suffering, and you can, some are not still awaking for the I'm dead. We think we are not dead, still we are human, still we are part of our family. So that's where, like, that is called, like, intermediate state. Intermediate state means you are confused and you are lost. And then even you until you are not accept you are dead. So that's where you are not get the reborn. So your karma will not start. And they have to be like, you have a karma to be face this, because you don't have any guidance to after death, how you should be think. Because just now we are Buddhist, mostly we know we have a direction. We always think remember the Buddha and remember the Buddha's teaching, remember the Sangha. So definitely we can get better light, because some are they can stay there spirit only 4 or 5 or 7 days, and some are longest one is maybe 14. Then after 14, they recognize, oh, I'm dead. Then it start because you already decide you are free, you are awaking for the death. And until 14, you are not awaking dead. So you will be still in your roaming in intermediate state. So summer, maybe it will take 20 fast till 20 fast, 7, 3, 7, 7 fast, 7 second, 7 last, they have a chance to. And after 21, mostly they will got recognition about, oh, now I'm dead. So in a minute, once you know you are dead, then you have to start your new karma. So I don't know, somewhere maybe you have to face different form, and you have to maybe will born in a mosquito today morning, and nights we try to suck somebody's blood and they will clap and hit us and we'll die. This is called shortest karma. And yeah, it's their life is very short, right? Insects are, we have to born that one also until your karma is not complete process, negative. You have to, and if you have a good, then you will be, you don't need to worry. You will definitely attend the paradise.
All right. Questions on the go? I'll need to go over to that end.
Rinpoche, you actually meant that for the intermediate state, the person does not know that they are dead yet. But those who can have a spontaneous birth, right? That at the moment of death, they are reborn already. So it's only those who are in the intermediate state can be reborn like 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, and all that.
Yeah.
Like the Chinese say, up to 49 days for the Chinese.
Yeah. Actually, 49, we have that 49 days also, but it's starting that, and 21 is the longest one, but we have they are saying we need to do follow the 49 days, and once you finish 21, and again same that, because they will be born everywhere, but why we do rituals, because we are dedicating them and they can attend, they will born in the better place. So that's why we are continually doing. So actually within 49 days, when immediately born also, like we really don't know, maybe human will be difficult to born as an immediate. You have to face many karmas will be there, and you have to face maybe any others realm you will be born, because when we are living here, we know ourselves, maybe our till 1 to 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years if you live. And within that, how many anger, how many attachment, how many ego, jealousy, pride, and we have a karma, and how many we eat not the intentionally, we are not eating the animals meat, and but we are habit make us to eat, then those also we have to pay back only our body, pay back only our physical way, because once we use their body for the food, and then if we don't know how to dedicate properly, then we have to, but it will not take longer, maybe short time. Then after 49, then maybe if you have a fortune to born as a human, then you will definitely choose the family, or you done something good. Earlier I mentioned, right? Like if you want Dharma connection, then you will born a Dharma family. If you don't have a Dharma family, but it's no matter. Some of without Dharma family also, when you are maybe lots of you are here, maybe some are not a same Dharma sharing in your family, but you become Buddhist. There are many cases. This is called your own karma connection. Once your karma will be arise and dam will be right, then nobody will be stopped.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
All right. Maybe time for a last question. Yeah.
Rinpoche, you mentioned that the 100 deities will appear when the person pass away. Does it mean for non-Vajrayana practitioner, does the 100 deity appear too? And then what should we do if
100?
100 deities, the peaceful and wrathful deities?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what should we do when
Okay.
it appear, when they appear?
Okay. Actually, this is like one of the method, right? Method. So if you don't have that, actually it will be appear for the real, but if you don't, after death, there is no religion, there is nothing, because this present life, that's why we are trying to do for example, like me, I practice the Theravada practice, I practice the Mahayana Bodhisattva practice. Now I'm practicing Vajrayana, right? So I do a whole one day. I practice like, whenever from morning when eating or discipline, I practice Theravada way. And mind, I always practice Mahayana way, compassion, uh, for immeasurable thoughts. And then when I practice visualization of the deities, then I follow the two stage, like generation stage and complete stage, and visualization deities, right? So when you die, we can see that there are two type of light. And so that just now, if we follow the Vajrayana, if we learn the intermediate state practice, then it will help. And even if you don't practice Vajrayana also, maybe if you have that practice of the emptiness and detachment, and those are help you to see things. And maybe it's not, doesn't matter actually. Maybe you have we should not think that, we are only born in this lifetime. Many lifetime, you also become Vajrayana's practitioner, Theravada's practitioner, Mahayana's practitioner. And after that, there is no bond, right? Everything see, if, even like, what we talking, we can see things clearly because they are formless, and they are like, become like more omniscience. They see everything clearly, and even they feel this suffering. And that's why, like, Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama's cousin, Ananda's younger brother, so he have a story. Buddha sent him, show him the heaven and how he enjoyed, and that's why he followed this life, surrendered by lots of beautiful girl. And then, so why they got this kind of uh, treatment? And then Buddha say, if you do this human lifetime, if you practice, follow the commitment of the vow, or if you follow terms of condition properly, then next time you will born there, you will also get this kind of pressure, pleasure. Then later, Buddha show him hell. Then somebody is boiling there in the head, the big, maybe we can say like, bucket, they are hot water and they're boiling, and they are empty place. Why does happen this thing? Just now, the name of the mention about his name, just now he is in human. After that, he will be born in heaven, and he will be many years, he will pressure the heaven. Then he's directly coming here and he will face this kind of, showing. And Buddha want to make him understand suffering, right? So same like that, just now suffering, whatever, once you understand the emptiness and detachment, and from there automatically you don't have to be this lifetime Vajrayana practitioner. It will be good, if you can practice and listen Vajrayanas till now, maybe like a mantra of the peaceful and wrathful and deities mantra. If you hearing also, we can say hearing liberation. Seeing means seeing liberation, and practicing means experience liberation, right? So there are many ways to do, many ways to make connection. Because whatever just now the Vajrayanas deities are inside the picture, that is after you dead also we can see the real. So that's just actually it is a sample for the understanding our nature of mind, nature of the Buddha. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Shall we all rejoice by saying sadhu? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.